Drago to break.
So Michaela Tabb calls it as it is, the final frame of what has been a very entertaining afternoon. Thrills and spills, Neil.
It's been really good, and I'm not surprised it's gone all the way. Tony was looking like he was going to win it, and there was one shot which turned it where he hit the red on the way through to the pink, and we do it all again. I think Ken, he's obviously sharper in match play. You know, he's still playing on the tour, he's still winning matches. Whether that will matter on pressure shots, maybe. As I say, with Drago, he's so unpredictable. It's a good shot there, you know, he knows his way around the table, he's got a safety game when he wants to use it.
Yeah, he's got all the shots. I think I spotted it in the first frame, but it didn't matter because Tony fluked that red and made that wonderful 80-odd break. But I think Ken's quite happy to leave him at distance, as you spotted. He doesn't feel that Tony's going to be a threat at distance, but he needed to play a better safety shot than that. Is this red going over the middle? It's going over the middle. Nice easy starter.
Yeah, it was a mistake, all right. He pushed it onto the red. Yeah, he hit too much of the first red. He played the figure of 8 right round the angles. Drago just got top side of that blue. They played it with right hand side, that red. So it's giving him this. It's a bit cluttered up around the black spot.
6.
It's not easy to see quite how he's going to make this happen, but play this shot at mid-range.
7.
So he's very good at engineering a break, Drago. He's going to have to work hard here to make it happen, though.
Yeah, at the moment he can concentrate on the blue, but I think the black is accessible.
12.
And as we said earlier, he's got a lovely touch in amongst the boys. See the
13.
side spin he put on that cue ball there. Lots of right hand side to get a nice angle on the blue, which he's done. Oh, and then he's
Tony
just took
Drago,
his eye off the
13.
pot. Amazing, amazing.
Well, that is the sort of blue that, of course, the late Willie Thorne missed in that UK final, wasn't it? An unmissable blue, they called it, and it was not dissimilar to that one, although that was at the end of the frame. But that was, I never thought he'd miss that one. Goodness.
As we always say, if
1.
you don't hit that cue ball in the middle, and he's put a little bit of unintentional side, and it's through the cue ball, and he's hit the blue too thick, careless, and well, he's been guilty of that all his career as Tony.
And you can just look at Tony, things are starting to unravel, aren't they? You can just sense it. It's what he's always been like. That's why he's so much fun to watch him play. But at the moment, he's gone through the ecstasies, now it's the agonies.
And it's up to Ken now to take full
6.
advantage of that. He played for the red just below the pink, but has he found a plant? He has. Well, that was the result. That's as good as a
7.
fluke. And he didn't play for the plant. I don't think he knew that was there.
I think Drago saw it, but he couldn't put that blue. I think he knew that was there himself. I'm not sure whether Ken saw it, as you say. This is not an easy shot. Little nudge on a red here. Well, he's not played the nudge. He's played it to avoid it. And so it looks to be a better shot than any cannon, actually, I think.
12.
Yeah, but there's Tony Knowles, the legend. He played in this last year, but didn't make the lineup this year.
13.
But always nice to see him backstage.
Yeah, I saw him offering advice to Jimmy White.
No.
Yeah, it didn't work. He lost.
And there, Patsy Fagan on the left, 1977 United Kingdom champion. And of course,
20.
Alfie Burden's coach. He'll be disappointed with Alfie losing in the semi-final as he did.
21.
Two great guys, Knowlesy and Patsy. Two of the real good guys from years gone by. Anyway, this is a real opportunity now. He's got himself in a strong position, but he's still not easy around that black spot. The reds are a little awkwardly placed. At least the black is free, though. It's a question of what he does, and he just chipping away.
Yeah, but
28.
he's now got a 15-point lead, so you would think the mindset now is don't miss anything easy. Run out of position, you can play safe. Don't miss any easy shots. As
29.
Tony Drago was guilty. And that's all because it put a little bit of unintentional right-hand side on that for me. And it pushed the cue ball to hit the blue too thick. Can Ken take full advantage?
Yeah, I think the other thing, John, looking at it again, he was doing that thing where you're thinking solely about the next shot, which we've all done that, where you just forget the obvious bit, and that's the pot, thinking too far ahead of yourself, and you can miss anything.
Well,
37.
thank goodness for gravity. I'll tell you, Neil, that wouldn't have gone in on the moon.
No, it was a bucket, isn't it, that pocket, I think. How did that drop?
I thought it stopped.
44.
That was a good clean pot. At the moment now, Ken's, as I say, just make
45.
certain you don't miss anything easy. He'll go for the green. So 3 extra points, but make certain you pot it. Positional play secondary.
Well, I'm not sure he can refuse this red down the cushion. I'm sure he, having seen a few balls get sucked into the
48.
pockets, I think he's going to have to go for this.
Well, he may go for it, but I don't think he'll go all out for position. But he didn't have to. He had the
49.
perfect angle, and in potting this black, he will nudge the right hand of the 2 reds and leave. Just pot this black, and surely this is frame and match. It's frame and match. As our MC Phil Seymour said when he was introducing this, be second 900
56.
World Seniors of the Year, and Tony, well, I think every picture tells a story.
Oh, hang on.
Ken Doherty,
Hang on,
56.
JB.
I'm
It's
hanging
not over.
on.
It's not over now. I think Ken didn't want to be having to play this, you know, and I saw him shake his head. Now, what about this one? Something of a game changer again.
One.
We thought we'd seen the last twist. I don't know now.
And you're right, and if anyone could do it, the man at the table could. It's in. Oh,
Everything's
just-
moving there. All
It's
body
steered
parts
in.
are moving.
Yeah,
8.
it was a steering job.
And
9.
he might play the little flick on the left red here with the other red in play as well. If this goes right, well, it could be another twist. The red in the middle of the table is not available,
16.
John, is it? That's the
No.
problem.
Well, he's got to play safe here, surely. He's got plenty of time. It's over 6 minutes, absolutely.
Tony
And
Drago, 16.
hopefully you get another chance. And Ken will be under a bit of pressure now because he knows this match should have been over.
Ken doesn't want to play that left-hand red. It's the right shot to play safe up and down, but he wants to leave it there. It's a little safer than the other red. He's trying to get something on a cushion here. Oh, pot one instead. Oh, balls flying around everywhere.
Oh, it's gone safe though. It's gone safe.
A bit lucky there, John, wasn't he?
Yeah. Didn't hit it well. Lucky to not leave a pot on for Tony. Well, that's a clever shot from Tony. He's forcing Ken now to remove this red from the left-hand side cushion. that's a very good shot. That is excellent. Snooker Tony on both reds. Needs a bit of luck now, Tony. Oh, you won't want this one back. You'll settle for that.
Ken will not touch that red past the brown on the cushion. That is there for as long as he can keep it there. Just keeping Drago at bay now, isn't he, at the moment? But there's still time for it to turn around. But Tony's going to have to pull out a shot. You've got to wait for the balls to stop rolling, Tony, as well. He nearly hit that while it was still moving.
Well, he nearly went in off, which would have been the end, but Ken's got a chance now. Comes to the table, 27 points in front. Red black to go 35 in front with 35 left. In goes the red. He's on the black. So this black and one more red. A normal game of snooker, you may decide to play the pink.
Well, hang on a minute. Another twist. What's happening, John? Another twist. He can tie. He's snookered. I mean, what if he missed this?
Agatha Christie couldn't have wrote this. He's hit it, but has he left a chance? Has he left a chance? He has. This red cuts. 3.5 minutes left. Needs the black. It needs to bounce. It needs to bounce. It's perfect.
1.
So this, right now, the 6 remaining colours to tie.
8.
And
10.
that will be a blue in the middle of the table. Both players play it from hand. You can't believe this.
I'm a bit speechless,
13.
actually, John, about how this has come about, because Ken was absolutely in control and now he's not.
17.
And that's
just
perfect.
Yeah, he's a bit straight, and we know he doesn't like using the rest. So
22.
Pink and black to force the tie. It goes in. He needs to get away from that cushion.
28.
Don't be on the cushion. Black to tie. Got it! Got it! Where's the cue ball going? You can't believe it! It's a tie! Well, Neil, if you wanted any more of what we've been saying about Tony Drago, that was
you
it.
go first or you put Ken in.
Unbelievable. I wonder if Tony would have preferred a respot, and it's not a respot, but now these long balls he's been struggling with. So let's see how he gets on with this one.
Right. Sudden death, right. Tony's first goal. Got it! Got it! Now Ken has the same shot. He might not play into the left corner, he might play in the right corner. But if Ken misses, it's Tony Drago's title.
Tony can't even, he can barely look. He can barely look at the motion on his face.
Yes! We go on! Tony was very relieved when he potted it first time around. How's he feeling now? He's got to do it all over again. Oh no! And the flute won't count. It's got to go in the pocket they're aiming. Steady on, folks. So Ken, here's your chance.
Yeah, he saved his best cueing for that first one. He couldn't reproduce it, could he?
No.
On the second.
So Ken, for the title, this blue. Got it! everything. Highest break of the tournament, but at the end of it all, he's the first to applaud Ken, who potted those two marvellous blues at the end to give him the title. Well played.